So I just got done watching episode 1138 of One Piece, and we have not got a punch that satisfying since we saw Luffy punch a celestial dragon all the way back at the Saba Odi archipelago. It was awesome seeing Kuma come in and just deck Saint Saturn. It was so satisfying, especially everything that we've gotten with his backstory and finding out. It's also really, really cool that the whole thing with the Buccaneers isn't necessarily that they're the strongest race that's ever existed. It's that their willpower is what carries them forward, because obviously Saint Saturn pressed the deactivation button for Kuma, which should have shut him down. No, granted, Dr. Vegapunk did make sure to not put it as a self-destruct button, but even he still admits that Kuma should not be moving around right now. And the willpower of the Buccaneers, and maybe just the willpower of a father, is undeniable. It is amazing. We even got some stuff with Kizaru and how sad of a man he is. He even admits that he just can't, he's just sad. He can't keep up with this anymore. He just doesn't want to put up with it anymore. But I'm not sure he's going to necessarily turn. I think he's just tired. He's just tired of all the BS that's going on. We also got the Buster Call. This is something I did have spoiled for me, is that there would be a Buster Call. I do find it a little interesting that Saint Saturn, granted, I think the whole thing with his character, and I think it fits really well, is that he doesn't feel it like on his level to handle insects. He sees it as so below him that he'd rather just call in a Buster Call and let them run away than actually have to do something about it, because supposedly he's been around for hundreds of years. So that was really interesting. But I have to be totally honest, overall, even with all of the really, really cool things that we got in this episode, I can't help but feel kind of disappointed. So I'm not a defender of One Piece's pacing by any means. I fully understand that One Piece is very poorly paced in the anime. But one thing that I've been really appreciative of Egghead Island is it's been really well paced. Like, not on the level of some modern shonen anime, but overall it's been really well paced for what we've gotten so far. Over half of this episode was flashbacks to things that we got 1, 2, 3 episodes ago, and it dragged on the runtime way more than necessary. I mean, we're all the way in a different island in the manga right now. Like, we still have so much room to cover that they don't need to add filler like this anymore. It honestly kind of annoys me. Like, I understand somewhat why they did it previously, because they needed to make sure to keep up with the manga and things of that nature and pad out runtime. That's not as necessary anymore. So I just don't get why they keep doing this. Toei is ruining it for themselves, and it really annoys me as someone who thinks One Piece is the best story ever told, because this is what makes it so hard for people to get into this story. But anyways, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Drop a like because it really helps with the algorithm. Drop a follow because it helps